Namaskaram everyone, welcome back to Nimbu. This is Sri Rekha. Garuda Purana talks about thousands of narakas or hells, of which 21 are the principal narakas, where people after their death are sent based on their deeds that they have committed in the Bhuloka. In this video today, I am going to talk about 3 narakas to which these people who have committed this grave sin would be sent. And what is the grave sin that I'm talking about? It is the adulteration, the contamination of the prasadam of Sri Venkateswara Swami Devasthanam in Tirumala. It has come to light that over the past few years, there has been contamination of the prasadam of the Venkateswara Swami temple in Tirumala with the addition of beef, pork, lard instead of pure ghee. All of us over these few years would have partaken the prasadam more than once, and to think that we have been cheated in such a manner which has hurt our sentiments makes me sick to the stomach. So why only 3 narakas? Well, there are 3 components here. One is lying about using bad products for making the prasadam. Second is the people, the Hindus who are working in the Devasthanam who have turned a blind eye. And third is the presence of non-Hindus in the Devasthanam who are taking the money of the Lord and still have turned a blind eye towards this. So there are 3 narakas associated with these 3 crimes. Let's see them one by one. The first one is called Avīcimat. Avīcimat is awarded to those people who have lied in the line of their duty while bartering, selling and buying stuff. Because of selling and buying that kind of stuff which is contaminated, which is going to be used to make prasadam, which is going to be used to make food for so many people, this kind of naraka is awarded. And what happens in this naraka? The person who has committed this deed is going to be thrown headlong from the top of a mountain which is 100 yojanas high. And what is at the bottom? At the bottom is rocky surface. From the top it might look like a mirage of water, but it's actually rocky surface, and when that person is hurtling headlong towards the rocky surface and breaks his head and his body becomes pieces, he will not die. His body is again rejoined and is again taken to the top of the mountain and pushed again. This happens again and again and again till all the sins that he has committed on the Bhuloka get wiped out. I hope that these people who have committed these sins get some kind of punishment on the Bhuloka itself, because if they at least serve some Rajadandana on the Bhuloka, their sentence might get cut in the Yamaloka. If not, they are going to get a full blast of Yamaloka punishment. So I hope for their sakes that they get some punishment in Bhuloka. The second naraka is called Kālasūtra. In this, the person who has committed the bad deed is the one who is not following his dharma, who is not following the Vedas. In this naraka, there is a copper sheet which is burning from the bottom, which is 10,000 yojanas long, and the sun is burning the top of that copper sheet, and he is made to walk on this copper sheet till all his sins are exhausted. That means it's going to go on and on and on and on. He's not going to get any food, nor is he going to get any water. He'll be dying thirsty, hungry, burning. This is what happens to the person who has not followed his dharma, who has not followed Vedas. That means these are the people who are Hindus who have turned a blind eye to this contamination process. It will continue for thousands of years. As much hair as he has on his head, he is like a beast. He is thirsty, he is dying, but still it will keep on continuing. He'll have to keep walking on that burning copper plate, copper surface. The third naraka is called Asipattravana. In this, the papis or the sinners are thrown into a forest of trees which have leaves like swords, which are as sharp as swords. They are pushed onto those leaves, on those swords. They are whipped. All their limbs get cut. As they are whipped, they keep crying, they keep begging, but nothing happens. Their limbs are again joined and then again cut and then again whipped. So, this third Naraka is awarded to those people who have strayed from the path of Dharma, from the Veda Dharma, and who have turned into a heretic creed. This Naraka is awarded to them. When I was reading this, when I was trying to understand what kind of punishment would be given to these people who have done these kind of contamination, I was trying to understand by reading the Garuda Purana. When I was reading it, I felt frightened. I felt scared. It was disgusting. That is why probably it is told by our elders that we should read Garuda Purana so that it acts like a deterrent for us to not commit any sins in our lives, any papas, and do only good karma. Because good karma will take us to the better lokas. So please share this video with all your friends and family so that it gets widely spread and we don't commit any of such kind of mistakes. I will talk about the other narakas in some other video of mine. But for today, these three narakas should create awareness and should create that fear in the society that this is what happens to them. If they escape punishment in this world, in this Bhuloka, they are sure to get their comeuppance in the Yamloka. So let's follow Dharma, let's follow the path of the Vedas, and let's make sure that we don't commit any bad karma, any bad things. I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, namaskaram.